The Bible is filled with prayers. People who've run the race of life before us, and they've helpfully recorded their cries for help, their ecstatic joy to God, their praise to God, and everything in between. I'd encourage you to use those prayers that have been so helpfully recorded for us in the Bible as your own prayers. Either reading them out to stir faith, or make them into your own prayer by slightly adapting them to your own circumstances, to your church, to your family, to your situation. Maybe even consider the book of Psalms, which is really just a prayer book or a book of songs, cries to God. Consider taking a psalm if you're starting a time of corporate prayer and just using that to just launch out as you begin praying. Jesus on the cross prayed Psalm 31 verse 5, saying, "Into your hand I commit my spirit." And in this way he instructs us to use prayers of the Bible as our own prayers. When we need help praying, use the prayers of those who've run before us. And I'd just like to use a prayer that King David made. In 1 Chronicles 29, David longed to be part of the construction of the temple, but God told him, no, it'll be for your son. He will do it. So at the end of David's life, he gathers all his people together. He gives instructions to Solomon and to the leaders of the nation, but then he goes before God. And here in 1 Chronicles 29, starting from verse 10, I'm just going to use this prayer just to help you see how you could make this prayer your own in your own situation. Yours, O Lord, is the greatness and the power and the glory and the victory and the majesty, for all that is in the heavens and in the earth is yours. Yours is the kingdom, O Lord, and you are exalted as head above all. Both riches and honor come from you, and you rule over all. In your hand are power and might, and in your hand it is to make great and to give strength to all. And now we thank you, O God. We praise your glorious name. But who are we, Lord? Who am I? What is my people that we should be able to offer anything willingly to you? For all things come from you, and of your own have we given you. For we are just strangers before you, immigrants, as all our fathers were. Our days on the earth are like a shadow, and there is no abiding. O Lord our God, all this abundance that we have provided for building you a house for your holy name comes from your hand and is all your own. I know, my God, that you test the heart and have pleasure in uprightness, in the uprightness of my heart. I have freely offered all these things, and now I have seen your people who are present here offering freely and joyously to you. O Lord, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, our fathers, keep forever such purposes and thoughts in the hearts of your people, and direct their hearts towards you. Grant to Solomon, my son, a whole heart, that he may keep your commandments, your testimonies, your statutes, performing all that he may build the place for which I have made provision. This is David just crying out to God. And you might be in the midst of a building program, or you might be just attempting something for God. And you can cry out using the same prayer, adapting it slightly, putting your own names of your church, your family, your friends into the fabric of this prayer. I would encourage you, use the prayers of the Bible. They're a wonderful, faith-stirring resource.